Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. The big question of the day is, what is your favorite crypto project? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm really interested to see your opinion. I would probably state that my favorite two crypto projects are Cardano and XRP. I mean, Cardano has got a couple of really big things going for them in the next couple of weeks, and XRP is just a long-term behemoth, which in my opinion is going to be doing really, really good. Now also guys, if you are enjoying the daily crypto news, please support the channel by pressing the like button and subscribing. It helps me out a ton. And make sure you check out my second channel called 5 Minute Crypto, because I post a video on here almost every day or so, which is going to have some crazy good crypto info. And it's all summarized in just 5 minutes. So I definitely think it's worth a sub because you will not regret it. Ripple's XRP ushers in wallet termination capability. Now, earlier today, I told you guys about the 98% of the transactions are spam on XRPL. Well, a couple of you guys said it's not actually 98%. It's most likely, closer to, for example, 50 or so. However, it's still quite a lot, right? And I actually also told you guys what one of the fixes could be. Well, one of those could be upping all the fees, and the second of all could be to remove a lot of these spam addresses. And now that whole idea of the second proposal is getting a lot more attention. The XRP Ledger Network now has the ability to delete wallets thanks to a community vote. And I personally was a little bit against it, as I think you're given more power to entities, and I did not like that. It becomes a little bit more centralized. I gave my complete view on that a couple of months ago already, but yes, it got through. So XRP users can now delete their wallets on the XRP network if they so desire. An update put in place after the community majority voted in favor of the change. After maintaining an 80% consensus during the mandatory 15-day voting period, the XRPL deletable accounts amendment became enabled on May 8, 2020. Users can now delete accounts on the ledger. Ripple's XRP runs on distributed ledgers. An XRP account, or actually an account in the XP ledger, represents a holder of XRP and a sender of transactions, XPL.org noted. The XPL blog announced the upcoming feature in a post on May 6th to quote, "Only the owner of the account can delete it thus far though, since you have to send a transaction from the account to be deleted," the post explained. So that, I guess, in my opinion, is quite good. There's not that much, I guess, bad going on quite yet, but the idea that I told you guys before is getting a lot more mainstream attention right now than ever. And a little more info on that all. Terminating a wallet means that the account is no longer existent on the XRP's present ledger. Although the ledger's unchangeable history will still show the wallet's past activity, the post said. Sending 20 XRP or more to an old wallet, however, revives the dead account, and anyone can do this, but the wallet's private keys are still necessary to manage the wallet. So basically, it's kind of a stupid thing if you think about it. However, the capabilities are kind of opening up now. Now, I think there's a lot of, I guess, possibilities with the new update. However, for most of us normal guys, it's not going to do too much, personally think. For the first time in history, an XRPL account can be deleted and has been deleted, he said in a tweet. Portillo added, 20 reserved XRP were released, 15 XRP were recovered, and 5 XRP were burned as a transaction fee, as expected. 5 top altcoin performance of this week. Where's the crypto market going next? Well, for a while now, the bottom is on most alts in USD. You should be picking and choosing your favorites for long-term holds at this time, in my opinion. Well, I've personally stated before as well, cryptos are right now at a little bit of a discount as we're really close to the halving, which could, again, have a very positive effect or very negative effect. We'll see it in like 2 days or so. But we're trading really, really close to Bitcoin's 10K mark, which has historically acted as a very big bullish sign if we cross it, and a very big bearish sign if we decide to keep getting rejected by it and even fall below another major support. We'll see about that relatively soon here. I believe one of the bigger supports is at $9,300 or so. Don't quote me on that though. You can just check it up real quick. But again, if we fall below that, we'll see heavier losses. But I would say right now we're so close to $10,000, and we touched it a couple of times that again, it's a good opportunity again to get into altcoins, as a lot of money has flown out of altcoins into Bitcoin to anticipate for the next big move, as you can see right now. So it's a way off. Do you want to sell your alts, or I guess buy Bitcoin to get the first initial rush? Or do you want to get altcoins at a very, very big discount? Both are good, both of their own, I guess, better parts, both of their worst parts. If you go for Bitcoin, more of a chance to stay stable or be the first one to rise. However, again, there's a lot less profit potential, and again, more of a chance to stay stable instead of also gain. With an altcoin, more chance to fall higher, or fall harder, or go up harder. And I guess you're kind of a waiting. It's kind of a waiting game. With Bitcoin, the move is going to be first. You have no time to react. It's going to be really, really quick. With altcoins, if Bitcoin makes a move, you can still decide to hop out if you really want to, right? So, however, I think the best thing to do, if you have the capabilities for it, is to get into Bitcoin and then later switch over to altcoins whenever Bitcoin has gone up a little bit. That will be the best move, but it's very, very hard to time and not at all reliable at all. Here's a little bit more info. DAA divergence versus price model indicates a fourth straight day of improving bullish divergence. The higher the green bar, the more divergent DAA is from market value. And also they said altcoins with staying power often take opportunities in uncertain markets to innovate and improve. And seeing it up 15.1% and decoupling over the past 24 hours is no surprise at all. NEO rapidly rising GitHub development activity year to date. I've not been too up and up with NEO, by the way, but they've been performing really well over the day. I believe they were the number one gainer earlier. Right now, they're not doing as well. So you can see it's all kind of short-lived. It's all not that important. A lot of coins were doing really, really amazing. Chainlink, again, 9% or so today. One of the best gainers of the year, even. However, right now, a lot of the gains have been wiped. A lot of them have been wiped. Chainlink's actually plus 7.5% still. Most of the crypto is down a little bit, though. As again, it's a little bit of an uncertain time. People don't know what to go for. Looks like the Loom Network has thrown in the towel. Available information seems to indicate that Loom's future is shaky. I personally don't care about Loom at all, but Loom ran its ICO in January of 2018, and selling its Loom token just prior to the crash of crypto's largest bull market. The project's ICO raised $45 million for its Ethereum-based tokens. ICO drops data showed. The project's Telegram group shows a May 9th admin post stating, "The channel is now closed. Loom Network has pivoted from blockchain games to enterprise. Therefore, we've decided to consolidate our public channels so our staff can focus on enterprise sales, support, and outreach." That's pretty damn sad, but okay. Bitcoin confirms elusive golden cross patterns as large buyers step up. Bitcoin saw an overnight decline that has caused it to further extend the bout of consolidation that it has been caught within in the first time following its sharp rise to 10K. The latest movement seems to suggest that there is, in fact, heavy resistance within the lower $10,000 region, and although its inability to gain a solid foothold within this region does seem to be overly bearish, the crypto was able to form an elusive golden cross. Now for the tweets, again, what's your favorite crypto? Put it down below, and also make sure you check out my second channel called 5 Minute Crypto. There's a little bit of a glitch going on, some people said. The Spiritual Groove said, "A glitch? Really? I think XRP is heavily suppressed systematically. 14 times in a row, prices tried to moon but got slammed down on exactly the 0.263 level. We know how many people are invested in XRP. That price had to be significantly higher. Let me know what you think. Peace." Well, personally, I don't think it's a weird thing. Some people like to push the price down. But there's a possibility. There's a lot of theories about it. It's just manipulation that you have in every single market. I don't think it's a strange thing. But yes, it's cool that he noticed it, though. That's pretty interesting. Jack the Rippler Ripple XRP said, "I used Ethereum. It's too slow. I used Litecoin. It's even slower. I used Bitcoin, and after 3 hours, I'm still waiting. This is why I prefer XRP. It's the standard." And I would say that is a good explanation of why we pick XRP over, I guess, the other first two coins. However, there's quite a lot of other coins out there that are really, really fast. However, with XRP, there's the whole infrastructure built besides it and around it that makes it so, I guess, amazing. More so in aggregate, not XRP alone for the speed. Because I would say there's a lot of coins which can transact in a couple of seconds, right? I mean, there must be. However, to do what XRP is doing in aggregate with all these big companies and whatnot, no, that's really the only one. And out of the top coins, it's definitely the best one to pick. And last but not least, is Ethereum 2.0 really the next big wave in the crypto ecosystem? Again, more about that is going to be coming up in a later video today. But make sure you guys subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it. See you guys again in another crypto video. And make sure you subscribe to the second channel called 5 Minute Crypto.